Welcome to the Program Management Office Essentials Keeping It Simple series. This series is geared especially towards the smaller business that must wrestle with the complexities of managing their projects with limited project management capacity or capability. In this short presentation, we will provide the official definition of both program and program management, as per the Project Management Book of Knowledge, also referred to as the PMO, and offer some additional thoughts on how these two terms are used in a business context. PMBOK defines a program as a group of related projects managed in a coordinated way to obtain benefits and control not available from managing them individually. Programs may include elements of related work outside of the scope of the discrete projects in the program. Put another way, a program is a collection of projects with a shared theme and set of objectives. The key point here is the concept of related. To explain further, the projects within the program may be related because of the technical complexity of the overall program, in which case the individual projects represent elements of the program, but the program represents the final product, service or result. As an example, suppose a company is developing a highly complex piece of equipment and decides to break the development into several distinct sub-assemblies that are brought together and assembled into the final device. Each sub-assembly requires its own project, but there is an overarching program in place to bring the sub-assemblies together, connect the pieces, test the assembled device, and present a finished product. While there are the usual project-specific processes and structures in place to manage the completion of each sub-assembly, it is the role of the program to ensure overall success of the final device. In the above example, it is easy to see that measurement and reporting is most critical at the program level. It is primarily the final completed device that has most bearing on the overall value of the program. Conversely, the projects may be related by virtue of their relationship at the business level rather than the technical level. Take for example a company that undertakes multiple projects for multiple customers. Each project for any specific customer has its own requirements and needs to be managed effectively. But how will the supplier company determine the overall health of its business with any specific customer if it does not apply a customer-centric program view of its projects? It is in this situation where additional related work outside of the scope of the discrete projects may take place in order to increase customer value, obtain process efficiencies, benefit from economies of scale, and invoke structure and standards, etc. Another way to view the sometimes subtle difference between projects and programs is to imagine oneself as a business leader. While projects are at the lower enabling layer and reporting information is sent upwards through the business hierarchy, the business leader is at the top of the organizational structure, and their requirement is to look down through the business to review overall performance and profitability. The use of programs as an intermediary organizational layer can help the business hierarchy discern benefits and controls that are invisible at the lowest level. PMBOK defines program management as the centralized coordinated management of a program to achieve the program's strategic objectives and benefits. A key point to raise here is this: a program of related projects can be managed in a collective fashion, or the projects can be individually managed with a program management layer added to ensure strategic objectives and benefits are met, something potentially difficult to do at the project level. We mentioned above the concept of using programs as an intermediary organizational layer. When this structure is put in place, it allows the organizational hierarchy to manage work with visibility into the real profitability of their various parts of the business, lines of product or types of service. This level of insight is often hard to achieve at the departmental level. This material is brought to you courtesy of Glenn Kerridge, author and developer behind the PMO Essentials Project Management Toolkit, a project management office survival kit for small to medium businesses. You can find more information on how the PMO Essentials project management tools and templates could help your organization at the following web address: www.pmoessentials.com. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this brief overview presentation. While we can only scratch the surface in this series of short presentations, it is our hope that you will find this information useful. A wealth of training material is available on the web, and you can also obtain more information and assistance by emailing info@pmoessentials.com.